It was a moment that changed history forever. The silence of the night was broken by the footsteps of a crowd. At the front was Judas, one of Jesus' own disciples. As he approached, he leaned in to give a kiss. But it wasn't a sign of love or friendship. It was a signal for betrayal. "Judas, are you betraying the Son of Man with a kiss?" Jesus asked. That kiss set in motion a chain of events that would lead to the crucifixion. But what if Judas had never kissed him? How different would things have been? The passage from the book of Luke paints a vivid picture. A crowd arrives, led by Judas, and the disciples know what's coming. Tension fills the air. In the darkness, Judas approaches Jesus with a kiss, a signal to the soldiers. But what if, just before he leaned in, Judas hesitated? What if, seeing Jesus' calm and loving gaze, he couldn't go through with it? Without that kiss, the soldiers wouldn't have known whom to arrest. In the darkness, they could have been left standing there, uncertain and confused. Would they have dared to grab the wrong person? Or might they have waited, giving Jesus time to slip away? But if Jesus had escaped that night, would it have changed his destiny? When Judas kissed Jesus, chaos broke out. One of the disciples struck the servant of the high priest, cutting off his right ear. But Jesus, even in that moment, responded with compassion. "No more of this," he said, healing the wounded man right there. It's hard to imagine. If Judas had held back, would that violence have been avoided? Could the disciples and Jesus have simply walked away, safe for another night? And imagine the disciples afterward saying, "Phew, that was close. What now, Lord?" But would safety have been enough? The religious leaders were determined to stop Jesus, seeing him as a threat to their authority. If it wasn't that night, then when would they have found another way to arrest him? Would delaying the inevitable have changed anything? Or would it have only given more time for a larger plan to unfold? If Judas hadn't betrayed him with that kiss, perhaps Jesus would have kept teaching in the temple. Maybe his message would have spread even further, reaching more hearts. But would it have been enough to fulfill the prophecy? According to the Bible, Jesus was destined to be the sacrifice for humanity's sins. His arrest, trial, and crucifixion were all part of a divine plan for salvation. The kiss was a turning point, but it wasn't the end of the story. Even without it, Jesus' mission would have still reached the same conclusion. The path may have looked different, but the purpose would remain. His death on the cross was meant to bring hope and redemption to a world in need. So what do you think? Was the kiss just a part of a much bigger plan that was bound to happen? Or could things have truly gone another way? In the end, the kiss didn't change the meaning of the sacrifice. It only marked the beginning of it. If this video made you think or touched your heart, please like and share it to spread the message of hope. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content about faith and the teachings of Jesus. Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. What do you believe would have happened if Judas hadn't kissed him? Thank you for watching. Remember, the events may be in the past, but the hope they bring can shape our future.